What's the difference between the Social Democrats and the left in the EU Parliament? So we talked about the S&D parliamentary group in a previous video. They're center-left, and in recent years they've become hard to distinguish from liberal parties. Whereas the left, which is a coalition including actual socialist and communist parties, advocates way more strongly for worker rights with way more combative rhetoric to the point of populism. And that also makes it hard for them to work with other parties, including center-left parties. But even leaving that aside, there's two problems. Number one, a lot of these parties are kind of inheritors of Cold War mentalities, and it shows especially in their foreign policy, where it looks like many of their positions don't come from a consistent ideology, but rather with the goal of opposing the US and NATO and equating that with anti-capitalism, like when some of these parties, PTB in Belgium among others, refused to condemn the Russian invasion of Ukraine. On the other hand, these parties' opposition to the US makes them very likely to support Palestinian rights, so do with that what you will. The second problem is that these parties want to implement leftist ideas in a neoliberal world. Some of the left's goals could be realistically achieved as a bloc if the entire EU were to work together for that, but a lot of the parties on the left are various degrees of Eurosceptics, which is why at the end of the day, even if you support leftist ideas, the left in the European Parliament is a mixed